Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So I am here today to give you all what you have been waiting for. Merry Christmas. Um, anyway, yeah, this is going to be how I make my lace frontal, so stay tuned. I would like to get to know if I could be the kind of girl that you could be down for. Alright y'all, first things first, I do want to give a big thank you to Ali Pearl Hair. They sent me out their Peruvian waterway to try out. All the information and specs of this hair will be down below if you all are interested in this hair. But yeah, thank you, Ali Pearl, for sending me this hair. I thank you so very much. But yeah, let's hop right on into this video. Y'all know I'm not a voiceover person, so I will be hopping in and out, chiming in. Okay, so right here I am using is it KALEIDOCOLORS? Yeah, I'm using that. I just prefer that one. I don't like the BW2. I don't know, I just don't like the texture of it or something. It's something about it I don't like, but this one has been doing me just fine. I did pour in a 40 volume. A 30 is best, but I didn't have time to wait, so I used a 40. And that whisk, I know somebody's going to ask, I got that from Sally's Beauty Supply. You use that for like mixing those thick dyes. I just use it to mix my bleach. So yeah, I'm just mixing my bleach. You want it to be nice and thick. I like to have mine like an icing consistency, not too wet, not too dry, or not too wet and not too like thick dry where it won't spread. You want it to be able to spread. I also like to use a knife when spreading my bleach on my frontal because it just helps me keep control and stay in control, because when I use a brush it can get messy and it can just go all over the place. So for me, I like to use a knife to stay in control, but of course you can use whatever you like. Yeah. I did want to mention here, I normally keep my bleach on for 15 minutes, especially using a 40 volume developer, but the knots on this frontal from Ali Pearl, it was very stubborn. Like the knots on the frontal just would not budge, so I had to keep my bleach on for an additional 15. I hate that I did that. I would suggest you not do that if you can help it, because the longer you keep your bleach on, the weaker your knots will be and the more shedding you will have, and it will occur quicker. Drop her all up the partition, please. I don't need you seeing Beyonce on her knees. 45 minutes to get all dressed up. We ain't even gonna make it to this club. Now my mascara running red and lipstick smudge. Oh, he's so horny, yeah, he wants to fuck. He walked on my buttons and he ripped my blouse. He monocolor whiskey all on my gown. Water daddy didn't bring the towel. Whoa, baby, I slow it down. So 45 minutes to get all dressed up. And we ain't even gonna make it to this club. Take all of me. I just wanna be the girl you like, the kind of girl you like, Take all of me. I just wanna be the girl you like, the kind of girl you like is right here with me, right here with me, right here with me. Right here with me, right here with me. At the partition flash. Over there, I swear I saw the cameras flash. Alright, y'all, so right here, of course, it is time to plug the frontal. So what I'm doing is I'm pinning it down to my canvas head, and I'm just wetting it again to get it a little bit wetter. to be easier to work with. And then I am pulling out those front hairs because the density on this frontal is pretty good. So I did not want to lose any of those hairs from the beginning. So I'm pulling those out. Now, if my frontal was thicker, I would go ahead on and just start plucking without pulling those out. But since this one is pretty, it's a pretty nice density, I'm pulling those out to save those for later. And I'm going to put some lotion on it, foaming lotion on it, to set the hairs down just to keep them out of my way. And when it comes to plucking, I honestly could not tell you how I pluck. I just grab a few hairs in one spot and go to the next and just randomly do it and keep randomly plucking in different spots. So yeah, it's just about eyeballing and just knowing when to stop, really, because you know it's not hard to over pluck. It's not hard at all. So. Okay, and you see, like right here, I just wanted to make sure y'all knew that I'm not plucking the front the whole time. Like, I'm not plucking that front part the whole time. I'm taking my tweezers further back on the frontal and plucking the hairs towards the back as well. So yeah, I didn't want y'all to think I was plucking the front the whole time, like that front portion. I'm not. I'm taking it further back as I go and just plucking in random places.
Wait till I get you on the floor, good looking. Hey, going hot, so hot, just like an oven. And I'll burn myself, I just had to touch it. But it's so fine, and it's all mine. Hey, baby, and we don't mind all the watching. Cause if they study close, real close, they might learn something. She ain't nothing but a little doozy when she does it. She's so fine tonight. As long as I got my suit and tie, I'ma leave it all on the floor tonight. And you got mixed up too tonight, so let me show you a few things. All dressed up in black and white, and you're dressed in that dress I like. I've been swinging in the air tonight, let me show you a few things. Show you a few things, show you a few things about love. Now we're in the swing of love, let me show you a few things, show you a few things about love. Get a good look at it. Ooh, so thick. Now I know what they call me, daddy. No, she's so sick, gotta hit and pick up a habit. That's alright, 'cause you're all mine.
I did want to mention I am using that foam and wrap lotion again. I'm going to set my hair that way, but it's not like the final product. I'm just doing this to kind of see what I've done and just to see if I need to go back in or what I need to do. So I'm just doing it for a visual purpose, but it's just a good way for me to set them without them being hard at all, and so I can see. That's all.
Black at the white show, white shoes at the black show, green car for the Cuban links. Y'all sit back and enjoy the light show. Nothing exceeds like a sex. Style got from having the best of the best. This what it's all about. I'm at the rap, the bump, my rent is stuck in the gas. Tears at the stress, tears on the dress.
All right, y'all. So it's time to make the wig. right here I'm just showing you guys what dome cap I use. I get told a lot that I should try the mesh caps, and I've tried the mesh cap before, but it didn't, it was like when I sewed on the mesh cap using this exact canvas head, the wig was too small for me. So I've just stuck with what I've known for the longest, and I just keep using those dome caps. They work fine for me. I don't have any issues with them. But I did want to mention that those markings on the cap, I put the cap on and just measured out where my ears was, and then I measured out, I like to like mark the middle of my head. It just helps me put the cap on the canvas head block easier for me. I don't know, I'm a visual person. I've said this a lot, and I really mean that. Like I have to see, y'all. I need to see, because I already can't see anyway. I need glasses, but like I need to see. So I just like to mark and just, you know, scale out my my what is it, a wig cap. I like this map, like, you know, mark on it and map it out just so I can see it, and it just keeps me in check the whole time I'm sewing my wig. So I did want to mention that as well.
Holding me, touching me, feeling my holding me, touching me, feeling my holding me, touching me, feeling my holding me, touching me, feeling my
Boy, I can't understand it. See, I never really felt like I do when I'm around you, baby, and I just can't explain it. But I feel it so high, and I just can't deny it's on you. Tell me you want my love, baby, please.
Okay, y'all, that's 28 inches. Yes. So I am going to be sewing 4 bundles onto this cap. What I did for this one is I doubled the first 2 bundles, and then I single wefted the last 2. Okay, so I doubled the first 2, and then I singled the last 2. That way I can get the thickness at the bottom like I want, and I can get the flatness at the top like I want.
Baby, I'm longing just to have you to myself. I don't want nobody else, no. Baby, my body's calling, holding me, touching me, feeling my every need.
So what you calling? I know you like the way I act. You been around real cats all your life since way back. You still got it, cause you was turned out once. Guess you learned ain't no future with the burnt out stunts. Left the hood to get your own thing. With home team pushing through, watch your chrome gleam. Yeah, you probably heard that my pipe game tight. Rockin' VVS stones, powderful whips with egg headlights. Center weed, getting all in your wig. I put out the trees and crack the moon roof only for you to breathe. You get an extra set of keys. I tell a girl while I'm out on tour, keep your hands on my girls, the law.
Yeah, you don't want it.
Holding me, touching me, feeling my every need. It seems so real, like I'm falling in love. Boy, I feel like I'm falling. You're my design. Oh, baby, I'm falling head over heels. Holding me, touching me, feeling my every. Holding me, touching me, feeling my every. Holding me, touching me, feeling my every.
lasted.
Y'all, so this is pretty much a wrap on how I make my lace frontal units. I do hope that you all enjoyed this video and that it was easy enough to follow. If there are any questions, comments, or concerns, you already know to leave them down below for me. If you are not a subscriber, why not go ahead on and hit that button and join the family. And also, if you did like this video, please give me a big thumbs up so I know. But yeah, y'all, thank you so much for watching again. I love you guys so very much, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, night, or evening whenever you all are watching this. Have a great one. Bye.